It's a listen to some music. Why'd I say music? Anyways, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day over there, wherever you may be. Thank you for joining me here today on the channel and on the show. Today we're going to listen to Paul Young. We're going to listen to this track, Every Time You Go Away. This is off of the album. I did not pull that up. Okay, either way, I've never heard of Paul Young. I'll be 100% honest. I Googled like best fretless bass songs because I'm in the mood to listen to some fretless because that's always a good time. And this was one of the songs that came up. So yeah, like I said, never heard of him, but we're going to go ahead and listen to it today. And apparently, because I have the Wikipedia page pulled up here, this was originally a song by Hall & Oates, but it was not released as a single. And so the cover version by Paul Young is the one that I guess gained popularity. So we'll go ahead and listen to that. Of course, we'll talk about it a little bit after, but let's go ahead and listen to it. We'll talk about it in a little bit. I see that there's a radio edit, and then I see that there's, I guess, the album version. And I guess it's from the album The Secret of Association, released 1985. I got it pulled up right here now. So yeah, let's go ahead and give that a listen. We'll talk about it in just a moment here. And here we go. Really nice. I had to hear it. I had to hear it. That's what I wanted.
Hey, if we can't solve any problem, then why do we lose so many tears? Oh, so you go again
Sing it, brother.
when the leading man appears. Always the same thing. Can't you see we've got everything going on? Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you.
I'm in my happy place.
Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you.
The combination with the sitar is just gold.
Go on and go free. Yeah, maybe you're too close to see. I can feel your body move. Doesn't mean that much to me. I can't go on saying the same thing. 'Cause can't you see we got everything, baby, even though you know every time you go away,
That's good.
you take a piece of me with you. Oh, every time you go away,
That run in the chorus.
take a piece of me with you. Oh.
That crash into the smooth is so good. Smooth it out.
Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time you
It's so catchy.
away, you take a piece of me with you. Looking at the pieces every time you go away.
Drop out.
Be careful. Take a piece of me with you. Every time you go away. Every time you go, take a piece of me with you. You take a piece of me. Every time you go away. You take a piece of me with you. Every time you go.
Just let it ride. Just let it ride. Is that a space shuttle? God, that's it? Okay, hear me out. I know for a fact that there's gonna be, at least out of my audience, like at least like a 25% of you that I understand you don't like this sound. Maybe you've heard this song over and over on the radio. I see it was successful and everything, and I'm sure maybe it's too smooth, too popish. It just doesn't tickle your fancy, and that is 100% okay. However, I gotta say that this tickled my fancy. It ticked the box that I needed ticked tonight, and that was my fretless bass tick. But however, I didn't know I needed my soul ticked. I didn't know I needed my great synth and guitar tick. The smooth, soulful vocals, ticking all the boxes and taking them all to U-Haul, packing it up in the truck, moving it back to your new home, unloading. You got it all. Ticks in your boxes. Like, it's just a really, 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 really great song. I think it is so sensational how, obviously, the chorus and the singing by Paul Young is incredibly catchy, extremely melodic, but even the bass line, which, by the way, you know why it's so good? It's Pino Palladino on the bass. Duh, right? That run that he comes back to every time in the chorus, that it just sounds so cool, and he gets it right, obviously, every single time. It's just crisp, it moves, it's the word that I can't say, but I love saying, mellifluous. It just moves like liquid power through this track, and it feels so nice. I also like that crash that it kind of introduces the chorus into. Like, that kind of, to me, it's like a thunderstrike. Like, it's just like this big boom, and then it moves to the smoothness of every time you go, like that. Like, it's just a really wonderfully crafted song. And hey, I'm going to say it like I've said it before with any sort of pop song. A pop song is really hard to make. I argue that a pop song within 3 to 4 minutes is harder to make than a 20-minute song. I think that to get that formula so perfect and to make it so catchy and like an earworm to you, I think that's really hard to do. But you can sit around and play some notes for 20 minutes. You know what I mean. You read between, you know what I mean between the lines. But just genuinely, I really, really enjoyed this song. This was so good. Oh, and John Turnbull, I didn't even mention this. The sitar. Turnbull on the sitar alongside with Pino is just a great combination. I came here for the bass, but I stayed for everything else. This was just a great combination of instrumentation and putting it all into a really nice soulful pop song. I really enjoyed this a lot. Don't Leave Me All Alone. I want to listen to this again. Picking up the pieces. Don't Leave Me All Alone. Hey, if we can solve any problem, then why do we lose so many tears? Oh, so you go again when the leading man appears. There you go. Leading man appears and they disappear. Always the same thing. Can't you see we've got everything going on and on and on? Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. I think that's a small and simple line, but it hits. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. And at one point, you're going to leave, and there's not going to be any of me left. Or I'm not going to be here, so don't be trying to come back. Go on and go free. Maybe you're too close to see. I can feel your body move. Doesn't mean that much to me. I can't go on saying the same thing, because can't you see we got everything, baby? Even though you know every time you go away, you take a piece of me. Can't go on saying the same thing. We've done this song and dance before. How many times are we going to do it until you realize, like, you know, I'm not just a jacket you can walk in and pick it up and leave it wherever you want. Nah, baby, I'm a person too. Let's look at the Wikipedia article about this version here. Obviously, English singer Paul Young recorded a cover version of this track. It features a combination of echoed piano, the harp preset on the Yamaha DX7, and of course, that fretless bass by Pino, as well as sitar and acoustic guitar, both played by John Turnbull. It reached number 4 on the UK singles chart. It reached number 1 in the Billboard Hot 100 2 weeks later, and was one of the 2 top 10 hits Young had on the US pop singles chart, the second being a cover of Oh Girl. It also topped the US adult contemporary chart for 2 weeks. That's like the genre I'm thinking of. That I know that, you know, not everybody likes it. It's like, you know, the adult contemporary, but like, if it sounds good, it sounds good. I mean, come on now. Come on, get with it. Get with the program. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time, please don't make it your last time. And if it's your last time, I appreciate you stopping by and getting to this point. Because if you got to this point, it's your last time. Come on, you're coming back. You can support what I do on Patreon. You don't have to, but you can do so as little as $2 a month. I appreciate you. Come back tomorrow. Go watch some other videos. Have a great rest of your evening. And I'll see you all later. Bye. I just saw that there's a 12. Look, hold on. Get over here. No. Get over here real quick. I just saw here on the side. You guys, look at that. Boom. Look at that. What do you see? What do you see above me? What do you see above me? There's a 7-minute version of this. I'll take it. You don't think I'll take it? I'll take it. I want more. I want more. All right, now get out of here. I'm not going to listen to the single version. I want the 7-minute version.